Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It is Vlogmas day number 10. 10 days in a row, no missed Vlogmas live streams. Hooray for me. I'm pretty proud about that. I'm excited when I can actually do Vlogmas every day, which is how Vlogmas is supposed to be done. Hello, Kenneth. Kenneth says, good afternoon, my pal Misty. Loving your channel. I appreciate that, Kenneth. I like having you here. You're very chatty. You welcome everybody. Very friendly. I appreciate that. I like seeing you in the morning over at Sherry's channel, too. Happy Vlogmas, Mama. All right. It has been quite a day. So, good news is I figured out. Oh, there's Mary. Hey, Mary. Mary and Natasha and I went to the same place that Natasha and I went to last week. But yesterday, after the live stream, I decorated. I got my mantle done and put some stuff away and reorganized some of the stuff again to put away. And then my anxiety was still high. So I'm like, I'm just going to sleep it off. So when I was changing clothes to go sleep it off, I realized that I have a flare of my skin condition that has flared out the whole right side of my area. So it hurts a little bit, but it's okay. And now I know what the anxiety is coming from. And so I was finally feeling a little bit better this morning. And then I felt like I almost died on the way to the walk. It was so scary, guys. I have to talk about it one more time and then I'm going to try to let it go. But I just cannot. I was going down the freeway and there are two freeways that merge, 45 and 59. So I was exiting 59 onto 45. And it's one of those overpass bridges things. And it kind of ducks under another bridge. And then you merge 45, but you're coming in and you're on the left side when you come in. If that makes sense. Like you don't enter the freeway from the right-hand side, which is normally where an exit ramp would lead you in. You're into the freeway from the left. I could not see. I could not see anything. The sun, so before 8 o'clock, so it's probably 7:45, maybe 7:40 by the time I was where I was, because I think I still had about another 20 minutes once I was on 45. Anyway, it was like the sun was level and it was right in my eye, and my windshield was like just dusty enough to where it caused everything to glare out. All I could see was yellow. I couldn't see no other cars. I couldn't see how fast I was going. I was literally like, I mean, my car's tiny, guys. I have a little Honda Fit. I love it, though. It's like a big car now that I'm half the size. Anyway, I'm like standing up in the car. I have the windshield down. I have my sunglasses on. And there's like this little window and I can kind of see the wall so that I don't slam into the wall. And I'm like, as long as I don't hit the wall and I can see it, I felt like a fighter pilot or something, like in space. Like as long as I can keep that in my little window, I should be okay. It was so scary. I could not see to even like change lanes, and I didn't want to slow down too much because I didn't know if the people behind me could see. So that had my anxiety back up a little bit. Just a smidgen. And then we went to eat. So we went to the same place. Ooh, I had the double bacon sandwich, and it was bacon and pork belly. That pork belly was so good. It was like butter. It was thick. I mean, it wasn't super thick. It was, a nice piece of pork belly. Ugh. It's just like melty pork fat. It was so good. Anyway, so we had the sandwich, but we were sitting outside and I was like, can we switch tables? Because I keep getting this weird accidental glare of the sun. And it's freaking me out a little bit. I was still a little stressed. So then we moved to a whole different table. And then, of course, the sun moved. And then it started. I'm like, okay, I'm switching seats. I was the most today. But that was so scary. Have you ever? I mean, I've been driving before and like it's been kind of hard to see. I was blinded. Like, have y'all ever had an experience like that? That was so scary. And it was probably a good 3 or 4 miles before I could even pull over and I cleaned off my windshield, and that helped a little bit, but I mean, not a ton, because the sun was still right in it was like the visor couldn't come down low enough because the sun was so low on the horizon, because it was just starting to rise. It was like, right up. Anyway. Breathe about it. We're fine. We did not die. Nobody hit us. We're perfectly fine. We made it. It was a beautiful walk. It was really cold. Yesterday, 84 degrees. High today, 56, maybe. It's 42 degrees right now. It says it's going to get into the 50s. I don't know if that's going to be true. Oh, mama, and it was so funny. So last night we had big storms come through. And can y'all hear the dogs? They've decided it's playtime. We may or may not have been relaxing on the couch before this. We were. And we were not sleep. I say relaxing. I wanted to sleep, but Barnum couldn't stop licking, and I couldn't sleep because he couldn't stop licking. Anyway, let me just get to the comments. I didn't die. Everything's fine. It was a great walk. It was a great brunch, whatever you want to call it. Let's see who all is even here. Oh my goodness, there are a bunch of comments. Hold on. Oh wait, but hey, Gina's here. Oh yeah, it was so scary, Gina. I was. Yes, Mom. I was so scared. I was blinded. Talk about blinded by the light. I was blinded by the light. I could not see anything but yellow. And I didn't even want to see that. It was so bright. I was like, I feel like it was hurting my eyes. Hey, Jess is here. Thanks for joining, Jess. Okay, let me scroll and scroll. Oh, yeah, Mary and I actually got the same thing. It was delicious. I got the egg over medium, and Mary was smart and cut hers down the middle. I guess that's what I should have done. I never do, and the egg just made a disaster on my hands, but it was still delicious. Friend is here. Happy Sunday, Carolyn. Yeah, bro. That's exactly blinded by the light. That's right, Jess. I got there eventually. Mom says she's driven on I-10 and the sun was in her eyes. That is scary. It was so scary. It really was. It was not a good time. I don't ever want to do that again. Like, I've never, I know the sun's been in my eyes, but normally I put on sunglasses and it's good, or you just tilt the visor and then you can see. And it was just a combination, like I said, of I probably haven't washed my car in 2 months. So, it's got a buildup of dust. I used the windshield wipers. I got enough into the right-hand lane to where I thought I could use the windshield wipers. I did that. And it was also just dirty enough to where I need new windshield wipers. I know, and of course, the part that didn't clean real good was the part that I really needed clean. Anyway, it's fine because we made it, and we're here for Vlogmas day number 10 in a row. All right, let's start. If you're new here, I have 3 different Advent calendars that I opened for Vlogmas. We have the 2019 Lego Advent Star Wars calendar. And we are going to start with that. And then I'll tell you the other 2 calendars as we open them tonight. Today is day number 10. Guess what's in the box? That's what I like to do. So there could be any number of figures in the box. Could be a ship. Could be a person. Could be miscellaneous, which is normally gun related, or some type of building. We've had one of each, several of a few. We've had a couple of people. So we all got punked yesterday with a person. I think it was Luke. I'm pretty much convinced now that these are, and that made sense now why Chewbacca had the porg leg, because it was from the most recent trilogy. So what do you think's in the box? Tonight, I'm still going to guess ship because it's it's Sunday. I have time. I wanted to ship yesterday and didn't get one. It punked us with a person. I feel like we've gone an adequately long time now without a ship. And so that's what I'm going to guess. And not surprised the eggs were a disaster. I was just sad that I missed so much of it by having it on my hands instead of on my burger where I really wanted it. Oh, Mary actually saved her Chuck Zero to guess. How fun for you. Gina's going pew, 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 miscellaneous tonight. Mary's going ship. Mama's going person. Jess is going ship. Oh, sorry for the loss of your mother. Her name was also Carolyn. It's a beautiful name. All right, day number 10. I'm going ship. Let's find day number 10. I was like, I scanned all the doors. I didn't find it. I must have scanned the first door so fast I missed it. Day number 10. Boy, they're just in active playtime right now. Day number 10. Can you see it? I bet. I'm loving the color scheme because it's a lot. This is actually like my favorite color. You can't really see of orange, like a burnt orange, like the Texas Longhorn orange. That's my favorite shade of orange. I love it. All right, so it's either a ship or a building. Oh no, it's a lot, guys. Let's see. Do we have any topics y'all want to discuss? Do y'all have any questions you would like to ask me as I attempt to build Lego? Because I have a sneaky feeling this one may take me a couple of minutes to make. I don't know. Maybe not. There's a lot of kind of similar pieces. We group all of our like pieces together so that we can know where they are. And hopefully that helps. Okay, so it looks like on the front, I'm going to guess it's one of these. I really hate this. You know, one thing that I did learn about Lego, though, is that the sets themselves are not this hard, because the sets themselves actually tell you, like, put step number 1, put this piece here. Step number 2. So this would be like a 20-piece set or 20-step set. It may not be quite that detailed, but it's very detailed. This is just a picture with no instructions, and you've kind of got to guess. And this one is especially kind of weird because how can that possibly go there? Oh, because it's going to sit. Oh, well, that's a fun way to do it. Okay. I give you that, Lego. That was a fun way to do it. I didn't see how they could make those two pieces work, but it's because of one of the pieces is sort of an interesting piece. This looks like a face. Maybe not to y'all. Maybe that's just me. Does that not kind of look like some kind of Muppet face, like it's about to talk to you? Like this would be the bottom jaw. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, get back to it, Misty. Get back to it. They were just hoofing it. Oh, now Ruby's getting vocal. I'm just so far, I was just thinking. I was like, at least they're not being loud. And then Martin almost went for it. I'm getting a little bit confused again. We're going to bring this back. What are y'all talking about? Anything? Was I able to display some of my decorations? Yes, Gina. I got my mantle done. I put up the bells, the mice. I guess I was going to say mouse, but there's 3 of them. Can you hear them? Hold on. Oh, y'all are going to stop now because we're watching. They were playing Who's Got the High Ground. That's what I call it. Ruby had the high ground. She was on the couch. All right. Sorry. I thought maybe I could let y'all see him. Okay. Back to this. Okay. I understand that part. But you're kind of saying they both go to the same spot. What? Hold on. Oh. So this is the front and this is the back. And I have this piece here. Oh, there's another one of those over here. Okay. But then it's telling me there's this. What? Oh, guys. There aren't enough to have 4 of them. Oh, also, I don't know if it matters, but it looks like it's this piece. And it goes here. This feels a lot of wrong. It feels like a lot of wrong. Yeah, because see, that can't. What in the world? Okay, I get that piece, but we made it all the way to day 10, and I may have to call it, guys. Well, how long have we been doing it? I mean, that feels like a long time. I talked for a long time, too, about being scared half to death, but I don't see it. I don't understand. I kind of want to look at the box and find it on the box, but then I don't want to see what else is on the box because I've been real good about not looking at the box. I just can't see it. I don't, because even if I put this here and put another one on there so that I make those kind of identical, this still can't fit in there. Can it? Oh, I guess it can. Maybe this is it, guys. Just before I called it. I don't know. I have 3 extra pieces. It feels like those extra pieces seem like regular extra pieces. So it definitely looks like some type of miniature. I wonder if these 2, I'm going to put them back here anyway, because I feel like it could use more thrusters for fun. Why not? We'll make them be little thrusters. Oh, then can we put this piece here? Look, and then we have no extra pieces because I don't know what I'm doing anyway. I've done it. I've made a Lego with no extra pieces because I think it's wrong. So this is me now being so advanced in Lego that I can create my own Lego. Oh, the lies we tell ourselves. That's really what we should talk about one day, is the lies we tell ourselves. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I was gone for a long time. And I did see some chat come up. Kenneth says he still has his Halloween decorations. He wishes it could be Halloween every day. It can be if you want it to be, Kenneth. Did you know that's the thing that's doable is you can just choose. My mom has a tree of happiness. What do you call it, Mom? I forget what you actually call it, but it's her happiness tree is what I think of it as. And so for every little holiday, one Christmas, she was like, I don't feel well enough really to take it down, and it makes me happy. So why am I taking it down? And so then she decorated it for Easter, and then she decorated it for the 4th of July, and then she decorated it. So now that tree's been up, and it's been decorated however she wanted to decorate it. That's the thing you get to do. I know. Do the chocolates and come back. I almost did, but I think I bested myself. We'll call it space junk. Okay. I think it's a ship. I really do think it's a ship, but that's what I'm saying. Anyone who picks ship, including me, we win. Carolyn says she only has her tree up and some simple lights in the window you need to finish decorating. So I found all those boxes of lights, right? But the thing is I don't have any outlets near anywhere where I would want to put a light, because I would want to put a light on a blank wall. But the things about the blank wall areas in here is there's no outlets. There's an outlet right behind me. So I'm thinking maybe I'll run some around the two. I kind of have like 2 doors. One's to my bedroom and one's to my gym, right? So kind of, that was a good job, Misty. I won't be able to see them really. So I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have a Choc Zero sugar-free milk chocolate Santa advent calendar. There are 4 different colors of Santa in the box: red, silver, gold, and green. And I'm going to go read the rest of the comments while you start putting in your guesses what color you think it's going to be. I'm going to guess gold. It was a golden Saturday, and that bright light this morning was so yellow, I have to pick gold. Yeah, we think I did it. Woohoo! Yay, look at me go. Oh, your Choc Zero marshmallows came in today. I'm glad Claire get to enjoy some marshmallows. I haven't had their regular ones, just the freeze-dried ones. Your thankful tree. I knew you had a different name for it, but I'm like, it makes her happy. It's your happy tree. Her thankfulness tree. So, and that's a fun idea for anyone who may want something to be thankful for. Carolyn said she bought battery-powered LED Christmas lights with timers so you don't have to fool with it. I found like 6 different things of lights from the Dollar Tree that were on timers or on battery-powered, but I was thinking they're like outdoor lights kind of, so maybe I can use those outside. I did put the garland outside. It was not enough to cover my whole fence, but there's also a gate, so I couldn't really go farther anyway because then I wouldn't be able to open the gate. So part of the fence in area is not with garland. It looks undone, but we'll see. Mary is guessing red. Mary has not opened hers, so do not believe Mary tonight. Gina says gold. Mama says green. Jess says gold. Carolyn is still going with brown, which means she's opened and eaten her chocolate already. Maybe not. Maybe she hasn't already opened it. Probably, though. All right, day number 10. Chocolate Santa. I'm going gold like the color of the sun. I'm probably wrong, but I'm still going with it. Let's see how close we can get. Oh, that one came out nice and easy. It's red. I mean, I do like the red Santa the best because he looks the most like Santa to me. But I really wanted a gold one. So that's okay. We'll have this red one. This paper is so delicate. It's hard not to rip. It's good every time. Oh, that's a bonus. Oh, I should have believed Mary. Are you kidding me? Did she guess it right? Even though she didn't have... Good guessing, Mary. Yeah, you. I know you didn't cheat. That's what makes me so mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I'm happy for you. Here's our cheeses. Members Mark, which is Sam's Club, European cheese. These are the cheeses that you can choose from. Edam, cheddar, Gouda, G-word, and L-word. Mama's been guessing Edam. We finally got our spiced apple cheddar, which didn't taste anything like apple. It tasted like a sweet pumpkin spice cheese. It was good. It's different. Today, I am going to guess the G-word again. I'm going back to it because I finally got the L-word one. And now I don't remember what the G-word one tasted like. So I want to find out. Let's see. Mom's still going with Edam. Edam is due. You're not wrong. The cheese that is made backwards is absolutely due. We're on day 10 and we have not had it yet. Mary's guessing Gouda because her cheese is Gouda. Her cheese today. She has a different advent calendar, but she has a cheese advent calendar. Oh, everybody, you're going to go with Mama PJ as well. All right, everybody going with you, Mama. They're wanting that Edam cheese for us. It's more of a square. I don't know what that means exactly. Where's the open part? There it is. So I believe this should be right side up. Hey, you did it! Could you see it? It's the only cheese that's made backwards. I've said that joke so many times, but just in case, made spelled backwards is Edam. Just in case anybody hasn't gotten my stupid joke in all these times that I've told it. I think most of you have, but from what I remember, it's a waxier cheese. Soft and kind of flavorless. It's, you know what, Gina? Probably more than any of the others. I think you would like this one because it's more of a Swiss kind of flavor than any of the others. It's definitely not a cheddar. It's definitely not a Gouda. It has more of that tang of a Swiss cheese. So you'd probably like this one. I enjoy it. Edam cheese is okay. It's great to have like on a cracker or something because it's got that, I call it waxy. I don't know what else to call it, but it's good on a cracker, like with salted meats and stuff. You're right. Mustard Gouda does sound delicious because I love mustard and I love Gouda. It's good. It's Edam cheese. We did it. You finally did it, Mama. I only got one right tonight. Oh, and I realized my count was wrong yesterday too because I said out of 24. But it was out of 27. Now I don't remember how many I had. Dang. Anybody remember how many I had yesterday? Was it 12? Yeah, Swiss is kind of waxy. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's got this. It's like it's soft, but more chewy. That's why I say it's kind of waxy. Anyway, that was great. So yesterday, for those of you who were here, I opened my Christmas stuff. And I skipped a bag because my anxiety was really high. And it's a bag of some Mama stuff, I think. And I was not in a good mental place to do that. Mama is my mom's mom. She passed when I was in my 20s. And I don't care what nobody says, I was the favorite. And she was definitely my favorite. She's one of my favorite people in the whole world. She's funny and smart, and she loved me no matter what. So I have the bag. So if you have to go, we're at the 30-minute mark. I totally understand. That's normally how long I want these VlogMases to be. This bag is not very big. There's not a lot of stuff in it. I'm not sure what all is in it, but I saw some crochet stuff. And so I just stopped just in case because I was in a good mood and wanted to try to stay there. And now I'm in a good mood, even though I was scared to death. I'm in a better mood now. Carolyn says after she gave birth to her daughter, when she could finally eat, it was after kitchen hours and all they had was ham and cheese sandwiches with mustard. Oh, why was it the best sandwich mustard ever? Oh, really? I wonder what kind of mustard it was. But yeah, mustard, yeah, ham, cheese, and mustard is delicious. Oh, it's okay, Mama. I opened up my Christmas box. You've already seen 90% of the ornaments because they're your ornaments that you give me every year. So if you have to go, I understand. If not, I'm going to take a few minutes and see what's all in the bag. This one I did pull out yesterday. It is a childhood ornament. It's kind of all clumped together now. Mama, look, it's the angel from the tree. Okay, so have y'all ever made those? I'm just going to show you. Look at that thing. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's a little broken on the bottom. I guess maybe it's not so bad. This thing hung at the top of our tree for a long time, and I was kind of embarrassed by it. But it's pretty cool. Oh. Look. Can y'all read what that said? Firstborn, Mom's favorite. I'm going to send a picture of this to Chad. Oh, it's my favorite. This is my mom hates that my brother and I do this. There's a bunch of things that we and my brother do that think are hysterical. My mom is like, it's not really very funny because but this was this was our poorest Christmas. Our poorest Christmas ever. But look, Mom, to be fair, this thing has survived. You can still see all the stuff at the bottom. It's got the mouse in it. I mean, it is. Let me see. It's the thinnest little metal ever. My brother had, I think, a train, right? Wasn't his like a choo-choo train? It's broke a little bit. From our poor Christmas. They were all poor Christmas. I mean, they were great Christmases. We didn't know we were poor growing up. I had no idea. I just thought we didn't go out places like other people went out. I just thought we didn't do vacations because we didn't have the time to do that. Like, I didn't think anything of it. I thought when we went to the fair and shared food, it's because we loved each other. Not because you got to get twice as many things if you only had to buy 2 instead of 4. You're a genius, Mom. You're great at it. They jingle too. Hold on. Let me see if I can hold them still so y'all can see them. Jingle. Oh, remember we made a bunch of these. Did y'all make these? It's Care Bear. Those, you put all the little beads in it and then melt it. Yeah, I thought she was lost too, Mama. She's not. She was in the bag. She's a little broken. Now I love her. Oh, something was funny and then not funny. That's cute. Oh, yeah, it's not funny. It was our poor Christmas. Look at if you could see how flimsy it is. But she made sure we got an ornament. Rudy's here. Hola, Rudy. Thanks for stopping by. Did y'all do these things? You know, we did a bunch of shrinky dinks too. Some of this is all caught up. Oh, look. This is from Miss McVeigh's class, Mama. I want to be careful because it's paper plate and clothespin. I made that in first grade. So how old are you in first grade? 6 years old. So that's 42 years old. Oh, look, speak of shrink-a-dink. It's a little teddy bear shrink-a-dink, 1991. I was still in high school. Oh, it's a little Tippy dog. It's Tippy's ornament. Oh, you're probably not going to be able to see that from the glare, but it's got a little dog and it's got her name on the bottom. That's my little Tippy's ornament. These have all the hooks on them. And all the hooks are hooking everything else on the hook. I'm going to try to separate them out a little bit. So we have crochet booties. It's like the same design, just different colors. We have the bigger one. Oh, it's got maybe it's got this booties hook on it. Another square stocking one. A little Santa Claus. Does it say who it's from? Oh, no, it's kind of destroyed. I thought it had the writing still on it, but you can't really see it. Oh, that looks funny. It's a little Santa Claus. A little person. What is this supposed to be? I've always thought it was a person because if you separate it, is that what this is supposed to be? A person? Its arms are almost as long as its legs. I don't know. I've always thought it was a person. Oh, it's Buddy. I was like, what does this say? I thought for a minute it said Brady. I was like, I don't know a Brady except for Carolyn's Brady, and it's Buddy. That was my bird. I had a cockatiel. Buddy. That was Buddy's. This is an old stocking. Old, like I was young. Under my drum. Oh, I didn't show y'all this one. It's got a bunch of lights with it, but you can't really see. It's just got an old picture of me with long hair in there. Probably in high school. So yeah, that was fun. My mama crocheted. In fact, when I turned 40, that's the first time I crocheted because I wanted to do an old people hobby. And so I was like, well, what did my mama always do? And then I remember that she crocheted. And so my mom had crocheted when I was growing up. So I went on YouTube and I learned to crochet. I haven't done it in a long time. I've been thinking about getting back into it a little bit, but I keep putting it off. It gives me something to do with my hands and it relaxes me. I really enjoyed it while I did it, but it also reminds me of that time right before I died because that's what I was doing because I didn't really have the energy to do anything else, but I felt like I was being productive because I could sit on a couch, or really on my bed. Most of the time I sat on the side of my bed because I didn't have the energy to go downstairs. So I'd have my laptop there. Anyway, I'd sit on the side of my bed or on my couch and crochet, because then, at least at the end of the day, like I had a hat or I had a scarf. And so when people said, "What did you do today?" I didn't just have to say I sat there and did nothing because I was tired. I could say I made a hat. Now I have the energy to do all kinds of things, and maybe now I should make hats again, or scarves, or whatever. Anyway, that took a weird turn right there at the end. I apologize for that. But thanks for being here. Let's see what y'all are saying. Gina says she remembers Shrinky Dink. She always got a book of paper dolls at Christmas. You know, I don't know that I ever got paper dolls. I do vaguely remember, like, the clothes with the tabs. Is that what you're meaning by paper doll? I think. And then you would just like hook the tabs on the back of the little doll. I feel like I had something that was like that. Yeah, Mama made most of the crochet. I know she made the booties and the big one and the drum. And then I made the angel and the Care Bear. And then these were, I told them, I had several of these, but in an effort to declutter, I only kept one. And so I kept like the loudest, brightest color. We had a bunch of silver ones. I think I said this the other night. They were like green and blue and pink. And so those are my ornament on our Christmas tree growing up. So that was like the first ornament. So there was like 12 of them. Oh, you made the drum? I thought Mama made the drum. I know she made the booties. Mom made the drum. A gingerbread man, maybe. Or you made the man. Is that what you meant? Rudy's in the same time zone as us, and I'm about 4 minutes behind in comments. Yes, the clothes had little tabs to attach to the dolls. Oh, the Santa you made. Oh, okay. That I believe. Because I didn't remember the Santa. And I remember seeing things like this, but I didn't know I had one. I would assume maybe you did this too, Mom, or someone. It's a really cute, neat idea with just a little bit of string, if you have string left over. I mean, it's actually kind of a cute little dangle thing. I wish I could. It got like ripped. It looks like a dog got it or something at some point. Because I think it says from Mom, but it's so blurred out. See, it's like right here. There's an M. That's why I wasn't sure if it was Mom or Mama. But I didn't remember Mama making. I remembered her making the booties, especially. And she made snowmen. I don't have any of the snowmen, though. I don't know where the snowmen went. But we had little snowmen that she had crocheted. Your mom knitted scarves and throws. I remember my mama knitting blankets. All the grandkids got a blanket. Mine was yellow and white. And then different colors came around as the kids got older and stuff. In fact, while I was crocheting, I crocheted some of my cousins' blankets. Their kids are my cousins too. But like my first cousins had a kid, and I crocheted them a blanket when they had the kid. So anyway, yeah, that was fun. But I did scarves, I did hats, I did a purse, I did skirts for the girls. I couldn't read a pattern. I never learned to read how to crochet, but there's all kinds of patterns on YouTube. They don't tell you when to breathe, though. Just spoiler alert. For those of you who haven't heard that story before, I was learning to crochet while I was at my mom's, and I started with a scarf. And I finally found a lady that I really enjoyed and that taught me very well. And then I was about to pass out. Oh, I was like, why? I was like, because she says, it's like hook here, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. She doesn't ever tell me when to breathe. So I was holding my breath because she didn't say breathe. I felt like she needed to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe, Misty. So just remember, steady breathing while crocheting is important. It reminds you of your damn it doll. Is that one of those things like people make to throw or something? I think like if you get mad, you can throw the doll. You don't have the snowmen either? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know then where the snowmen are. But we had 2 little snowmen that she had as well. So anyway, thank you for being here this Sunday. I know we've gone a little bit over. Thank you for letting me open the last of those. Like I said, yesterday I was just not in a place to open them, and I don't know why. I'm better today. So I hope you all have a great week coming up. I am thinking for this week, I'm going to keep the live stream at 5 o'clock. That seemed to work well for people. It works well for me. I'm not going to have my 5:30 meeting this week because our class is a little bit later again. So I think that works. So 5 p.m. Central this coming up week. And I think on the weekends, I'm going to stick with the 10 a.m. on Saturday and the 2 p.m. on Sunday. So we'll just kind of see if we can stick with that throughout the rest of the month. 5 o'clock Central on weekdays, 10 a.m. Saturdays, 2 p.m. Sundays. I appreciate you all being here. It does mean a lot that you spend your time with me. And for those of you who catch the replay, thanks for always coming back. Y'all are just as consistent as those who show up on the live. So I hope you all are having a great weekend. I hope you begin this week as strong as you can. Preparation is often key. So if you need to take the evening to prepare, let's go ahead and get that done, everybody. So like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you know how, and comment down below. Where are you on the count? I think I'm either 12 or 13 out of 30. I've lost count. I thought it would be fun. I thought I could do it. And then I was blinded by the light and I forgot my count. I could go back to the last video, but will I? Probably not. So until next time, hopefully tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central, I'll see you real soon. Have a great week, everybody.